Good afternoon. I'm sitting with the founding team of Dial4242. Let's start with the introductions first. Jitu
Thanks, Nilesh. So myself, Jeetu Lalwani here. I'm one of the co-founders of Dial4242 and head marketing for Dial4242.
and Himanshu.
Hi, I am Himanshu. I'm one of the co-founder for Dial4242 and I take care of operations, sales and corporate alliance.
Okay. Now that introductions are out of the way, if I may ask, how this idea came into being?
So Nilesh, this idea was not like a one-night dream. It was more of a pain point which actually happened, which I had to go through and through via which this idea came about. So a few years back, my dad used to be unwell and I had to call ambulances regularly. At that time, I realized that when you're calling for an ambulance, the pricing can be anything. The way, if you're sounding very critical, the pricing can go to any extent. It can range from, let's say, 500 rupees to 3000 rupees. Secondly, if you're calling for an ambulance, the ambulance driver will say that I'll reach in 2 to 3 minutes. And then you realize that 2 to 3 minutes can go to 30 minutes, can go to 60 minutes. So that's where the idea came, can we make this better? Okay, and that's where Dial 4242 got born. Okay, so we spoke to a lot of ambulance owners, we spoke to a lot of ambulance drivers. Okay, and they also believed in this idea, they loved this concept, and that's where Dial 4242 got born, and it's changing the way people are accessing ambulances.
Okay, great. Himanshu, if I may ask, what has been your experience of working with this team?
So my experience is very great and with all three co-founders working in a different, working as a different entity and coming from different background, we are able to create a very good, impact to the organization and our decision making has been very quick.
Okay, since you mentioned the word impact, what impact have you guys been able to create in last 6 to 7 months that you are operating in Mumbai?
So with last 6 7 months that we have been operating in Mumbai, we are able to create a ambulance network of more than 350 ambulances in Mumbai, and with that ambulances we are able to regulate the time, the amount. We are able to reduce the timelines, and we are also able to create a very good experience for the users.
Okay, that is good to hear. So Jitu, if I may ask you, I understand you are also tying up with hospitals. So can you just elaborate on that a little bit?
Definitely, Nilesh. In fact, we are not just doing something for the hospitals, but we are also building something special for the ambulance guys. So what we are doing is that a lot of ambulances, hospitals have their own ambulances, but they don't know how to track it. Okay, and they also need a mechanism. So we have especially created a dashboard for the hospital owners where they can track their own ambulances, also the ambulances which are associated with the hospital. This is one step that we have done. Secondly, what we are also doing for the ambulance owners. Usually, what happens in India is that an ambulance owner has a range of 5 to 10 ambulances, and he can't keep a track of them. He also needs to keep a track of them. We are building a special app for the ambulance owners which will help them keep a track of where their ambulance drivers are, where their vehicle is. This will be a boon for the ambulance owners in India.
Okay. What are your future plans?
Sure. Like Himanshu was talking about, we are already within a span of 8 to 10 months. We have been present in Mumbai, Thane, Navi Mumbai, and Pune. In the next 2 months, you will see Dial 4242 putting their flags across 21 locations in India. I think so. That's like a dream come true. Seeing Dial 4242 present across each nook and corner of India. This is one thing we are doing. Secondly, what we are doing is we are collaborating, doing tie-ups with insurance companies and TPAs, which will help get down the price of ambulance to very minimal amount. This will make ambulance accessible to each and every Indian, where getting an ambulance is quite an expensive affair. Besides this, another big thing that we are building is how to change the way the entire transportation happens. So we are getting into collaboration with certain IoT driven companies, which will help to transport, let's say, data like ECG of the user, the blood pressure, the sugar, directly to the hospitals, and immediate treatment can get started. These are our plans in terms of what we plan to do in India. But second, what the ultimate thing we think, Tal 44 is not just an Indian product. With the technology that we have, with the entire business model of aggregation, we can be present across each nook and corner of the entire globe. And that's something which we want Dial 44 to be.
Excellent. So Himanshu,
Yeah.
what are your final thoughts about, how this whole thing is going?
Uh, See, we want to make this ecosystem very good for the user base, and our if you want me to say in one word, then particularly we want to make this ambulance very economic and a quick time that we should be able to give to the user. So that is what
I
our
think I think
overall.
this is excellent. I think you guys are doing a great job. Thank you, gentlemen, for your time.
Thank you.